Hey, so as you can see, I've got some new things going on here. Let me just change the music level on my end. It's a little bit loud. So we're trying some new things here. We've got, if you have a look at our task force, you'll find that it's empty. The reason for that is that Triangle 9, let's look them up here, 9. Triangle 9 is now a 50-man task force. We have decided to brave the madness of managing 50 people, and we're going to try and do Forlorn Hope for the most part. It's just too tempting to not do Forlorn Hope, essentially. So I've got a couple new screens I've added here. Let's have a look. So I've got this screen, which is fancy, which I can actually switch accounts live without showing you my email addresses and things. Let's go back to my streaming here. It's going to be a bit weird for me managing all this stuff. Hey Maddox, how's it going, man? I love 5-5 players. So my chats, I'm going to be a little bit ahead of the chat. But let's see here. Has the Imitation Game should drop any second here. I'm going to try and do it unboosted. Come on, game. What? It's 9 o'clock. Imitation Game was over here somewhere, I think. War Factory was a day ago, so we're... Oh, there we go. We are here. So I'm gonna try and hit this unboosted. I've loaded a boat of heavies just to mine clear for me. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go, because I'm guessing they've increased the difficulty a bit today, but we'll see how it goes. Show us some skill. So that's gonna be... I'll see what I can do. This is... Yes. I'm gonna continue to troll these guys. Let's have a look. Actually, let's see if we can find out. Does this guy have no... Oh, he's got 1 statue. 2 statues. 2, 3 statues. At least he's got Power Stone chance instead of just... Oh, he's got 4 statues. I'm just blind. So, someone let me know if... I'm hoping the audio is good. I've got music and game sounds and my microphone. So, if something's too quiet or too loud, please let me know. This is still a work in progress. I'm still learning, and the easiest way to do that is with feedback from everybody. So please, by all means, keep the feedback coming. Let's keep the ladies over here. This is my HQ18 account. Yes, this is the account that I'll be doing Imitation Game with my HQ18 account. I'll go through my statues quickly here. So, nothing boosted. I've got 40% troop damage, 29% troop health, and 104% GBE. Here's my statues. I was tempted to boost Power Stone chance, but I don't really need a red crystal at this point. My statue storage is already pretty good. As soon as I get enough powder, I'm going to drop my Power Stone chance and drop that troop damage 13%. I'm a little bit underpowered right now because we're going to be doing bigger ops. Speaking of purple stones. So, stage 2, let's have a quick look here. Small 9 is dead now. Yes, we are going to be... In order to do a merge, in order to do a proper merger, the only way that I know of to do a proper merger is to close the original task force. Otherwise, some people decide to stay behind, or they want to burn through that intel, and then you end up with half the people in one task force and half the people in the other, and you have people's personalities going against one another, and I want to avoid all that. I have no desire to have... We can always start a lower level task force later. Can't believe the chicken's not here. Hold on a second. I need to mention the chicken now. 1 sec. Or message the chicken. Come on, chicken. We need to get our celebrity in here. Okay. Oh, we gotta skip this song. Man, this is bad. Sorry. Trying to do too many things at once. Okay, let's get back to attacking what I'm supposed to be doing. I should probably set up a playlist ahead of time. Things for next time. Trying to keep up with chat and attack and do music all at the same time. Those... I need to get a shock so that those cannons don't take out some of my heavies. That'd be embarrassing. Let's get back here. Hey George, it's the fake chicken. No guy can multitask, let's be honest here, Mr. Mark. So far the difficulty level, not terribly high, that's to be expected, just like levels 1 and 2, or stages 1 and 2 of Dr. Terror. We've got boosted. Is this actually showing as boosted this time? No, see, there it shows as boosting, but he doesn't have a 21% masterpiece, so that's still a bug by the looks of things. We'll have to see once we get some ice if it's actually the case. Hey, Denmark. I don't know if I have anyone from Lithuania. And Germany. Sweet, we got the full world here. So I'm just going to use one boat. Just for ease of... I shouldn't have used that last smoke. Now we're going to have to wait 10 seconds. Oh, I wish I could fast forward this, but not an option doing it live, I suppose. Hey, sorry to hear that, Andreas. So stages 1 through 3, no lost troops, no boost, no problem. Playing it a lot, Mr. Mads, or Miss Mads, or wherever you're from. You're from Denmark? How does the chat look on the screen? Does anyone have any comments on that? I'm curious to see if you think that should be somewhere else. I can move it left or right or up or down. Oops. Really? This is the map? This is ridiculous. Let's have some fun with this. Let's use 2 boats. Or let's use 3 boats for speed. Oh, I thought I had a gap there for a second. I can't believe this is considered the best base. They put a lot of thought into this one, didn't they? Yeah, they said they have an algorithm that determines what the best base is, but it sure doesn't seem like it, because this base is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. This is considered a best base for stage 4? Did they just check the level of the defenses or something like that? This is ridiculous. Although at the same time, a lot of people don't know how to use smoke, so this base could be a problem. I'm always shocked by the number of players that attack my base and don't know how to use smoke. I love these sort of bases, though. I'm guessing this is a Hammerman base? I mean, why would you have this otherwise? Let's go like this. Yeah, so far all warriors would be a good call. Yeah, Grenadiers would... George would... I think... Did you lose any troops with Grenadiers last week, George? Okay, so we're getting the smack talk from Hammerman. That means hopefully they're going to be a little bit tougher. Got some beautiful boosted greens over here. I never understand when people have boosted green and boosted resource reward. So I'm probably going to lose some troops on this one. Let's see where I should attack from. Imitation is every Friday, Donko. Hammerman every Thursday. Imitation every Friday. I think Dr. Terror's Saturday, Sunday. I don't know the full details, but Imitation is every Friday. So let's go. Really hoping that was going to go down. Let's go into here. I think I already lost a troop. Yeah, I did. Off to a flying start. So this guy's base is clearly better than all the rest, so that's... Oh, you're gonna step out of smoke, aren't you? Yep. Lost a couple troops, so stage 5, a decent base layout with a prototype, 2 ice. So, a couple of troops lost, partially because I tried to save a smoke. Probably wasn't a good idea, but we're getting there. Okay, level 6. We haven't lost an attack yet. Standard front-loaded base. Let's get to the back. What level is this grappler? Level 2. 1 prototype again. Do we have any ice here? Yeah, he's got 2 ice at least. So many boosted greens. That makes me happy. So let's get this rolling. The grappler. I'm not used to using hookah, so I gotta think a little bit here. Let's get up into here. I should have probably cleared that rocket launcher with GBE first, but I'm not putting a lot of thought into this, as per always. Let's just get back in here. My flare didn't touch. Get moving, ladies. Get going. Don't really have a plan yet. I should have used some gunboat energy before now. Oh, that was not good. Oh, I don't have a plan. This is not going terribly well. My flare ran out. Get moving. This is not looking terribly good at the moment. Let's get this shocked. I'm gonna lose all my heavies. Oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. Just keep clearing towards core. Keep you shocked. This is not looking terribly well. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna lose, but man, this is ugly. Let's get a health pack on there quick. This is really bad. This is why you should always plan your attacks. Green statues, Mr. Vic, are that? Yeah, I set up Chicken's new setup. That's why. That's why it looks half decent. He still hasn't followed all my instructions, Yudin, but he's getting there. So green statues are bad because there's no point to them. You can, if you raid like 3 bases, you get way, yeah, Loot says F, I agree. If you raid more than like 3 bases a day, you get more resources than the green statues can get you. So there's no reason to have green statues whatsoever. Oh, we got it boosted, but notice it's not actually boosted. We got 3 blues over here on stage 7. I'm gonna attempt a reverse hookah just to try and be like Loot. There's a bunch of guys in Triangle 9 that are masters of. Oh, did my video cut out? No, there we go. There's a couple guys in Triangle 9 that are masters of what they call the reverse hookah. And so what they try to do, actually, let's just go like this for a sec. I'm gonna go like this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go like this so I can hide my screen a little bit. Let's open that. Let's go back to streaming transition. There we go. So what a lot of the guys in Triangle 9 will do is they'll remove these two, and then they'll get into this corner and flare this base, which puts the heavies out front as a big shield, and the Zookas in behind. This is not something that I am good at or that I ever do, but I will give it a shot just to, as it seems like I've got a couple tries here. So I'm going to use Gunboat Energy first. This is stage 7, right? Yeah, I'm going to clear some mines on my first attack, just to clean it up a bit. We've got someone asking, Ramon is asking, if putting your headquarters on the shore is of any use. There's a lot of people that think that managing your victory points and keeping them low is useful. It makes your opponents easier, but that's not a useful strategy if you're in a task force so much, because you're not getting any intel for your defense, and it's not any use. Like it just means you're not attacking all that often. So people who manage their victory points tend to have lower intel, which doesn't help a task force. You taking off, Jeremy? So let's go. I got 3 attacks left. I'm gonna clear the shore rocket launcher just to make the drop easier. I'm gonna clear this shock launcher. Yeah, I agree, Vic. I should have more heavies, but that actually, yeah. Let's load some more heavies. What the heck? Let's get this. Don't expect much from my reverse hookah. I'm not terribly good at it. I'd never do it, and I think they laugh at me for the most part. But I'll try, just to spend some diamonds. I think I'll go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. What the heck? What happened to my music here? We're dying. Let's skip that. There we go. So let's have one more look at this. So stage 7. He's got one prototype. Is there a second one somewhere? 2 prototypes. He's got Shock Blaster 2, Doom Cannon 3. Not a terribly difficult base, but I guess for stage 7, what's that? 3 ice. So I think they might have boosted the difficulty a little bit, but the boost still doesn't work. So our task force tag is at the top. If we're probably full for the next little while just because we just merged, but if you are interested, we've got tons of great players. We'd love to have anyone who is interested and meets the criteria. We're trying for people above, we want at least headquarters level 20. We've got some lower players in, but that's due to the merger, and they are welcome to stay. But I'm not saying we're going to get rid of anyone or anything like that, but for the new players, we'd like to have a bit high up. I flared to the wrong spot. They like to flare in here. Just to group a little bit. I'm also smoking a little bit too early, I think, so let's back that off a bit. Let's get the ladies down the bottom. I hope I'm doing this right. Let's get them flared to right there. Probably flared too early. So that is my attempt at a reverse hookah. The heavies are doing some work, taking damage. I'm going to keep them alive. And the Zukas are hidden in behind. Hey, Infinite. Is it Infinite Zero? Is that what I'm supposed to be calling you? I always just call you 8 or Infin. One of those words that I always read but never say. So down goes Imitation Game level 7. See, I kept all my Zuka stayed alive because the heavies just stayed up front as a meat shield. Obviously, with a little bit more damage or a boost, it would have been much, much quicker, but it's a great way to take down higher level bases that have a bit more health or damage. So that is the Imitation Game. Let's have a look here. I'm going to do a quick... I have no Hammerman come... Well, Polska, it depends on what time you're at. 6 a.m. local time, Imitation Game drops. It all depends on what your local time is, when your account was created. So if you don't have Hammerman, it means it's probably not 6 a.m. your time yet. I'm going to switch accounts here. Give me 1 sec. Let's get the switch account screen up. Hopefully my audio is in time with my video. Let's go back to streaming screen. Okay. Let's have a look at which bases are still up. So Alamo's still up. We've got Let's have a look here. I've got Alamo still up. This base is basically done though. Let's do a small boost. I'm going to try an attack that I've never tried before, just because we've got the operation in hand. How do you have 2 separate accounts? It depends if you're on iOS or if you're on Android. Nixon, if you want to leave a comment, I will explain it in more detail. iOS is much more difficult to have 2 accounts. Android is very easy to switch. It really just depends on which platform you're on. And if you hit me up with a comment on the video, I'll explain in great detail for you. So let's go back here. What were we going to do? We were going to hit Alamo. So I'm going to get up in here, take out the shield generators, and take out this shock launcher. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's see. Let's just check how many accounts do I have? I have 3. I've got more on my phone, as a couple players tend to ask me to hit for them. I can't tell you. I believe so, Goldstone, but I'm going to hit Alamo, so we'll have to see. If anyone from Triangle 9 is on the stream and wants to hit and shock barbed wire, how to get gems is to do operations and find them on your map and defend. Please, there's so many comments that I have to keep deleting about these spammers that saying they have free gems. There are no free gems. Please don't believe it. So let's go. Hey, thanks, Soul Patch. We're getting there. I'm gonna try and keep adding some things bit by bit. Actually, let's just see if I can... There's no need to go back. Let's just go for core. Screw it. Let's keep up in here. Should have gone down the other side, but now I'm going to have to move a little bit, which is going to be unfortunate. Let's see, is there anything in the way? Let's drop you there. Shock's a bit late. Oh, just on time. See, I didn't mark those machine guns, so the Zukas took out the wrong defenses first. That's a rookie move on my part. So that was about a C+ at best. But the next attacker can finish, so we've got an easy road to core at least. Hey, Jesse. So, should I finish this? I'm going to switch accounts and finish this so people can play with barbed wire in the task force. 1 sec. I'm just going to reload my troops. I'm going to make sure that my troops get loaded. One thing that a lot of people do mistakenly is they load their troops and then close the game. Now, because of the way that Boom Beach uploads your movements, you need to make sure that you at least scout another base, and that actually sends a message to the server and actually has to download it live. So as part of that, it will upload your movement. movements as far as loading troops or starting gyms or something like that. So let's switch back to here. I'm going to switch back to my other account. Anyone give me his account? That's a good luck. There's, I think a HQ level 18 account sells for about $60. That's the last time I looked. That's about the average price that they go for, depending on how much powder they have. So I don't think anyone's gonna give you an account. It's worth a shot, but let's. I'm gonna boost it a little. Let's see here. I'm going to boost 2 statues here just for the sake of the fact that I'm on here live. I really don't want to fail. Let's clear this first. If Shock the Barbed Wire doesn't work, we're about to try that right now. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. We have 12 attacks for a base that needs less than 1, so not a big concern. Strange Tractors is not a difficult base. Bit of a gap smoke here. This is one of the things that I can't emphasize enough, that using this wall flare makes things so much easier. I'm going to come right in here. Probably should have skipped that last smoke. Imitation Game is over, Mohammed. We've already done all 7 stages. It was fairly easy. Not a lot to it. I'm going to let them roam a little bit. Let's get you back there. Now that that's gone. Let's keep this machine gun shocked. Did you really move into range, you morons? A few heathers in play today, it appears. Let's keep this shocked. Should be able to burn through this shield. I think it's only like 3 million. Those boom cannons shouldn't be a big issue. Just gonna try and find a spot where I can drop these critters that won't be attacked by those rocket launchers. Let's try right about here. Nope, I'm not still in range. Okay, so Alamo goes down. Rocco, I don't know if we can accept you or not. I don't think we're taking any new people for the next couple days, just because we've got a migration happening. I don't understand why you're using a lull troop. I don't know what lull troop is. So Alamo is down. How do you sell your account? I don't know. I know that people do it. I know there are websites for it. I know that SuperCell specifically looks for those websites to ban people that do it. Let's have a look. Loot is going to try to shock the fence for the fans. Let's have a look here. Is he boosting? Let's laugh at his small troop damage statue. 29%. Poor bugger. Teamed kicked my ass. Okay, let's try this. Let's try. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to here. Let's watch Mr. Yes, George, shots fired. Let's see, he's going to try and go through the fence here. Or I guess he's going to take out the mortar first, I guess. And then go through the fence. Nope, not going. Is he going to hit the fence there? It's going to be tight. Nope. Oh, it's going to be tight for the laser. Oh, he's hitting the fence there. See, his lady's moved out and got hit. I hit the fence. Go through the fence, Loot. Come on, man. He's just showing off at this point. I guess we can play Save the Core on this, actually. Might be difficult with all the grapplers back there, but this is part of the reason why we moved to a 50-man, because our 25-man is just destroying dead end. We've got way too many attacks. So okay, now get through the fence, Luke. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Get through the fence. So the fence is shocked. Ladies did not slow down, and ladies did not take damage. So it's confirmed you can shock the fence, which makes absolutely no sense. But you can see the fence does work when it's not shocked, so he's now losing. Oh, gotta get away from that fence kicking his ass hard. See, is this an unboosted attack? Let's have a look and see what his boost is all about. Oh, look at that boost. For a fun attack, he went almost full boost. Let's see what if he can take everything down. Yeah, so I've seen it all over the place. This is the first time we've had some fence to play with, so let's let that replay catch up here. He's gonna run out of time. Look how much he's cleared. If he had up, he's coming back through the fence. Is this gonna be a suicide run? Hope he's shocking it again. Shocking it for the fans. Look at that. Beauty. Hey Mark, I try and do live. I'm gonna try and do this once a week for Imitation Game. I might expand it. I don't know. It's pretty tough to do it at this time of the day, but being Friday, it makes it a little bit easier. Is he gonna get that mortar too? Is he having? He can't. Okay, critters. I was gonna say it might be a bit late for the critters. Yeah, it comes behind him. Nice work. Just destroying this map. Oh, has he got a health kit? No. Those boosted machine guns are just gonna finish him. That was a beautiful attack, Mr. Loot. Why am I using what troop? Zukas, you mean? All I ever use is Zukas. That's my... Hey, Golden, if you have this base on Stronghold, all you need to do is smoke up here. Let's delete. You just need to smoke up here and to right there. Nothing like this. These mortars don't reach. This stuff doesn't reach. All you have to do is smoke to right here. Smoke to right here, and the base goes down. You don't have to pass through a fence. Look, there's no fence. It's just, you just drop right here, smoke all the way up and over, and it's an easy solo. There's no work necessary at all. These lasers don't reach, these mortars don't reach. Don't flare the core though, just let them clear. They'll clear these. Oops, let's zoom in a bit. If you can get to right here, so you get to right there, don't flare the core. They'll remove these defenses, they'll remove this defense, and then they just blast core. So easy solo. Loot is just playing around essentially. He just wanted to go through the fence. I think he went through the fence 2 or 3 times. So their Loot's attack was for demonstration purposes. There's no reason to do anything except for come behind the core if you want to take this down and you win the minimum number of attacks. So I'm gonna hold on. It seems like someone else is gonna go here in a second. Come on, let's go, go, go. Let's go. Actually, here I'm gonna use my other hand. I'm gonna use one hand. And I'm gonna attack this. 1 sec. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Axel beat me to it. Let's spectate this. So we marked the mortars, which is a smart play because otherwise he's probably going to park next to the snipers there, right in the middle. Wow. So that way, by marking the mortars, his troops aren't going to take the cannon or the sniper towers first, which would be a waste of time essentially. So the mortars have the potential to kill way more of his troops, so he's going to take them out first. Let's put the streaming back up. Transition. There we go. Nice shock. He got that machine gun with the mortars, which was pretty. It's funny how these machine guns keep spinning even when they're shocked. It's a little bit unnerving when you see them. Definitely takes some getting used to. I think that's part of the new update, I believe. So he needs to get a bit closer. There we go, moving in closer just because a lot of the ladies weren't in range of those machine guns. Wonder if he's going to go through the fence or if he's just going to keep clearing. Audio's ahead, thanks. I'll clean that up next time, 8. Imitation Game is kind of lame, I agree. I did not play Clash of Clans. Basically the only game I play is Boom Beach. I've been looking at... what's the other game? I've been playing King of Thieves a bit. It's just a silly click game. There's not a lot of strategy to it that I've seen. That's just... other than that, Ski Safari 2, those are the 3 games that I have installed on my phone. Ski Safari 2 got old really quickly though, so it's going to be deleted shortly. That was just a challenge from a friend in Game Center on iOS. Hey, when you say audio is ahead by a second or 2, you mean ahead of the game or ahead of the chat, or what do you mean? If you can let me know, that'd be fantastic. So he's got critters, and they're actually, look at this, the grapplers are actually pulling the critters in. No, attack me, attack me! These low damage grapplers are basically passing critters back and forth. That's pretty funny, actually. Is this attack done? He's got to be. Oh, I think he's lost all his troops now, or did he move somewhere else? I think his troops are done. It's just these guys passing the critters back and forth now. Okay, I'll try and slow my comments down a bit. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. This is all new. Just means I don't have to rush what I'm going to say so badly. So I'm going to put the phone down for a second, and I'm going to hit on another account that from a guy who is currently on vacation. So I'm going to put that phone down. Let's take this phone. I'm just going to do a side drop. This is an unboosted, unplanned attack. Let's shock that fence. Hey, why are you... Take the critters. Okay, let's keep these moving here. I'm gonna drop the critters behind that grappler so that this back grappler... Oops, I'm not showing anything. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm watching the screen, not watching the other screen. I've got too many things in my go here. So I drop the critters behind that grappler just so that the other grappler keeps taking it, essentially. I noticed I say essentially a lot on my streams. I was watching the wrong screen, George. Let's drop critters in the middle. I don't know how this is going to work, but let's move this in a little bit. That's about all my gunboat energy I've got left. Let's try and shock the world here. Can I get everything? No, I missed like half of it, but we're clearing. Man, just so many single shot defenses. Come on. I should have boosted some damage. This is taking forever to burn through. Let's put some critters down. This is unboosted, so that's why everything's taken so long to burn through. Can barbed wire be tackled by critters? I will tell you in a minute. As soon as I get enough gunboat energy, I will put some critters and we'll see what happens. So we need one more defense to go down. Let's drop critters right here. So barbed wire does affect critters. I dropped it too close so they got through quickly, but they definitely slowed down and took some damage. Hashtag STC. So we've got a couple more attackers that can clear the left side. This whole left side still open for somebody. Okay. Do we have anyone in range of that? I'm going to run out of time here. Let's flare. I gotta run here if I'm going to make it in time to get this. Run, 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 ladies, run. Let's drop critters right there. What can I mark for somebody? Let's mark this and this. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Ah, ran out of time. Let's see if anyone else is gonna go. As you can see, our task force is pretty busy. We've got people chatting most of the day, which is fantastic. One of the things that keeps me playing is the fact that we have an active task force. I don't know how people can play with... I've hopped around a little bit, and you end up in task forces where the last chat was like 12 hours ago, and our chats go... Like every time I log in, there's 100 missed messages. Anyone around? Nope, I think most of these guys are not available this time of the day. What's the best and safest way to let someone run your account? Again, comment Nixon, I can add to that as well. There's two-factor authentication. Is something you should set up on all your accounts, regardless if you're sharing them or not. Two-factor authentication is a fantastic way to protect your account, whether it be your Gmail account or your Facebook account or whatever it may be. You should definitely look into setting that up. Oh, it looks like oh, that's why. So again, Nixon, anything you want a full detailed answer on, please comment on this video, and I always reply to comments. So if you have any questions, I'll give you detailed answers. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, and peace. Cheers. Let's see, how do I end this thing? What's the best way? Let's just let's go back to here. Transition. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was Imitation Game. Easy again. Definitely a little bit harder, but anyways, thanks. Peace.